Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome to the live. My name's Debbie, Refresh Restyle. And I just thought about something. I probably got a terrible glare in my glasses. May need to fix that. As you're hopping on, say hello. And y'all, we are working with some bunnies tonight. Bunnies. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a pattern from them. You know why? So we can make more bunnies. Oh, yeah. This glare, whew, is blinding me. It is blinding me. All right. Hey, as you hop on, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay. And y'all, you can make a pattern with anything. I'm going to use a piece of foam and a pen. You could use like a piece of cardboard, whatever you want. And this is just like a piece of foam. And the reason I'm doing yellow is so I don't lose it. And I've actually already made them, but I was going to show you how to do it. So take one of your bunnies, lay it on your paper or whatever, and then take your pen. And look, as you hop on, say hey, and let me know where you're watching from. We're just making a bunny pattern. Because every month with the club, I like to make different projects. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Lori. And so if you make a pattern of your bunnies, you're going to be able to make more bunnies. So just take your pen, or if you're using a piece of paper, and then you just draw around. Hopefully I didn't write on that. And look, it doesn't even have to be perfect. We're just trying to get the basic shape. Because tonight, we're going to make stuffies. We might do 2 projects. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Brett. Hopefully, Facebook is our friend tonight. Whoa, we don't have many people watching. I say it's not our friends yet. And I didn't bring my computer in here to let the broadcast channel know. I'm like, am I where I'm supposed to be? So look, I'm taking my bunny. There's 2 different. There's one with a fun bent ear. And then you just take your scissors and cut around. And you have made yourself a pattern for future projects. Have y'all ever thought about that? Oh no, you've had some teeth pulled. I'm so sorry. I remember having to have that done as a kid. It is very painful. And then you can use this to make more fabric bunnies. You can make paper, paper bunnies. All kinds of stuff. Hey, Nancy. I just don't know where everybody is. Y'all, I made the prettiest plate today with one of our heat transfers. Let's see. Oh, you love the club? Oh, yes. Love seeing my ideas. Well, thank you. Thank you. I don't think I've ever seen just 26 people on here. I'm like, am I in the right place? Hopefully. We'll see. Let me see. But y'all, Facebook's been kind of wonky lately. I guess I just better be glad that it let me go live. Yep. All right. Well, look, we are crafting for everybody that's here. I think it's a little bit slower getting out there in the feed, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? So, be sure, y'all, before you put your bunny stuffies together, if you do stuffies with them, that you make a pattern. And this is something that Mama taught me. She's like, if you have a pattern, you can do a lot of things with it. And when I saw these bunnies, I was like, we are making a pattern. So, like, you can use this for more fabric. You can use it for, like I said, paper. We could even make some colorful foam bunnies. Okay. So, there's our pattern. Be sure to do that. All right. So, tonight, we are going to make stuffies. I like to always make the club the way it, you know, when you get it, the way that, the demo that you get with it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ink on one side, and then the other side I'm going to have more of a farmhouse look. So these are the two that'll go together. We'll ink one of them. So you get 4 bunnies. 2 with the ears straight. And then 2 pieces with a bent ear. And y'all might have seen Jenny, she used the club the other day. What did I do with it? Oh my gosh. I don't know what I did with it. Now I've got to find my transfer. All right, and look, this comes with batting to stuff it with. It comes with Couture Coral and Berry ink. So that's what we'll be using. And then you can either do polka dots or gingham. So we're going to do one of each. One of each. Now look, I washed all my squeegees, trays, and everything. Oh, here, I was like, I know where they are. Right here. I was thinking about maybe trying to do a club project a day. What do y'all think about that? Would you like that? I mean, I would try. I just got it. So we're putting this is a beautiful purple too. Berry. Isn't that pretty? And then we're going to open. And look, when you get your paste and inks, hey from Michigan. You know, kind of knead them a little bit. Then I'm just putting some on the tray. What you can do is you can tape this so that you can use it at a later date. I might have to move these over a little bit, because I don't want to have to cut my transfer. Let me see if I can see any comments. Yes, hey Amy. Yeah, look, y'all be sure to sprinkle me out. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. Book of Faces. All right, see, I'm just going to do this. Do it. Or wait, do I need to get them closer? I've got my dots. I need to scoot this over a little bit. Y'all be commenting, so I make sure I see y'all's comments. Hey. Yeah, club is the key word. And y'all, oops, I got that a little too close. Did you buy anything from Hobby Lobby? You know what I went to get? I left my small heat press in Georgia. So I went to get one, a replacement. So I did. I did. All right. Now press your silkscreen down. And we've already, Jenny used this yesterday, the polka dots. And I don't know why I'm not seeing the project. Might have took it into another room. All right, here we go. Here we go. starting out with this beautiful shade of purple. And this is ink. This is berry. I think I'm going to do the polka dots in berry. Now we'll show you guys how to clean the transfer. I showed y'all last night with paste and ink, you just basically do the same thing. Okay? Ink does not dry as fast as paste. Thank goodness. So now I'm going with the Couture Coral over here. This is a beautiful shade. This is like so fun. Both of these are just like very springy. Now you could do the other the other two pieces and then have color on both sides. But like I said, I'm going to leave one, the original color. The OG. Okay. All right. Now this is one of our ink mats. And it's sticky so it holds your fabric down. I'm going to go ahead and clean this real quick. I think I am. Or did I? No, there it is. I was like, did I take my mat? So you can take your transfer and wet it. Let me turn this over on the other side. Now I'm just going to spray it with water, but you can totally take it to your sink to clean it. And I'm just going to wet it pretty good. Wet it pretty good. And then I take like a paper towel, or this is just a microfiber towel. And I get like the excess off. And basically, really, this is probably clean enough that I could use it again right now. But we're going to clean it a little more. And y'all, it gets sticky again when it dries. And then you can use your board eraser if you need to. So we could go ahead right now and do another project with this. And these are reusable dozens of times. That's one thing I love about our transfers. That and the fact that they make nice, crisp designs. Okay. So, so nice. What's everybody doing? Hey, Vicky. Okay. So now we got to dry these. But I'm going to go ahead and put the transfer back on the transfer carrier. I just turn it upside down. And then I take one corner on the same end. Line it up. And now this is ready to go back into the pack. I usually hang them up in my closet to use it again later. Don't know what's going on. Hey, Lori. I want to see if I can send this into my... I don't think so. I was going to see if I could send it over to my broadcast channel. Copy link. I don't know if I can. While these are drying, we got to dry them and get ready for the next part. Now, are y'all going to make stuffies with y'all's? Or what are y'all going to do? What you going to do? Yeah, that was the white side. Oh my gosh. I am losing my mind. Yes, the white side. Don't put the yellow side. This is the side. Oh my gosh. In my mind, I was doing it right. Okay, now there we go. I'm glad that didn't stay on there long. It would have been hard to get off. Oh my gosh. Hey, Bonda. Sometimes you get notified, sometimes you don't. Facebook's been crazy. Let's see. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh well. I'm glad too, Brenda. I would have had a mess. I'd have been soaking that thing. Like if it sticks to itself, you can soak it in water. So I would have been trying to soak it to get it loose. Hey, I'm kind of glad y'all see me do stuff like that. I mean, one, because I'm crazy, but two, so you know what to do. Oh my gosh, Sue. I guess that's the problem. Anyway, we're going to rock and roll. We are rocking and rolling. Let me just get this glue gun turned on. We got to dry this. Turn on my heat press. You know, when you use ink, you heat set it for 305 for 30 seconds. We'll get everything heating up. I'm going to dry these a little bit. Now this was ink, y'all, so you do want to dry it. One thing I always wonder if the numbers are right on Facebook anyway. Look, is anybody seeing me for the first time tonight in a long time? Because some nights that's how it is. All right, I'm gonna be watching now. Y'all tell me if you're gonna make stuffies with your bunnies. I'm gonna stick these two in this floral arrangement back here. So I think they'll be stinking cute. Hey, Amy. Hey, Linda. You gonna make stuffies? Okay, good. And like I said, I will try to make something every day. Hey, Victoria. With the club. Or as many days as I can. I remember that time with the strawberries. Somebody said, when I did a strawberry every day, they're like, we're tired of the strawberries. And I'm like, well, I'm not. Okay. So you have the choice. The choice is yours. Oh my gosh, you've only seen replays. See, that's crazy. You could ink both sides or one side. I'm just doing one side. Oh, it's okay. You're gonna make stuffies? Okay. Listen, y'all. Be sure to use your fabric to make a pattern. See, I made a pattern of both of them. That way you can use these to cut more out. You can use them to cut paper out, whatever you like. And y'all, is it helpful to see how to clean the transfers? Shirley's going to do stuffies. And look, if y'all don't have any of these from Dollar Tree, these are like finger protectors. Like if you're going to use hot glue, be sure to get something to help you. And, I mean, if you sew, it'd be super easy to sew too. And you know, for these, I think you could use paste because you're probably never going to wash them. Okay, Sue, yes, make your pattern. That's what we'll be using a lot of whenever I do projects, more projects. The heat press is almost ready. And for ink, it's 305 for 30 seconds. Super quick. Now, if you're doing the heat transfers, it's a little bit warmer, like 360 for 60 seconds. There we go. I think that's actually 315. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, you going to refresh your phone? Yeah, Facebook is wonky tonight. Wonky, wonky, wonky. Hey, Jennifer. All right. Yeah, Mary, sorry about that. Somebody noticed that and told me. Okay. All right. All right. I think I want to keep my parchment paper. And these are warm because they are hot off the press. Oh, a banner would be cute. Let's do it. Okay. Everything's ready. I'm going to start with the ears. We will do the bunny that has the one floppy ear first. And look, you could probably use like a fabric glue, but I don't want to have to hang around and wait for that to dry while we're doing this demo. I want us to be able to complete the project without having to wait on it to dry. So we'll start with the ears. And look, this is like something you can get at Dollar Tree. Like put your makeup on. It's a good device to have also. You know, so you don't burn your fingers. Do not want to burn your fingers. Trust me, I've done it on other projects. We're going to glue down to that little cheek. Hey, Johnny. Y'all let me know if you're sprinkling the love, too. For some reason, Facebook's not. All right. We're going to let that sit and cool off a little bit. We're going to do the same thing over here. And I'm getting kind of close to the edge with this hot glue. As you know, if you start trying to stuff it while it's warm, it will pop open. Hey, Gloria. You lost me. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you found me. Y'all, yes, Facebook's doing something weird tonight. For sure. All right. And then you got quite a bit of batting. You could probably do several with this. Several. I'm going to get, this is a dowel. You could totally use those cooking skewers if you don't have a dowel. I know I have some of those things in the kitchen that sometimes we make kebabs with. I always just cut that sharp bottom off though if I'm doing something like this. I don't want to stab myself. Hey, Shirley, thank you. Y'all, it was a pretty day here today. It was a little windy, but very, very pretty. Very pretty. Let's see, this has had time to cool off now. And now I do like to use Gorilla glue sticks. But I know Aleene's and several other companies have fabric glue that you can use with your glue gun too. And you can kind of see in the back, it's a little bit, like you can tell you've got some stuffing in there. With all that glue, seriously, they're going to stand up anyway. All right, let's go ahead and glue a little bit more. You know, leave open a spot. I like to leave it open at the bottom to stuff, so you have room to stuff. Hey, Mary Jane. All right, now let's go ahead and stuff these ears. I'm going back and forth so that the glue has time to set up. And then when you're putting your skewer in or your dowel, just have a gentle push so that you don't open your seam up. Hey, Brenda Lee, I like your name. My cousins always had, and so you can see the stuffing, like a double name. Like I have Billy Joe, Johnny Ruth, names like that, and I love like a double name. Hey, Sherry. Y'all, I did notice that Hobby Lobby has all their Easter stuff at 40% off already. The carrot that Jenny made, it's in there hanging on the wall. I should have brought it in here. It's hanging in the entry. It's so pretty. Okay. Y'all remember, if you weren't here at the beginning, make sure you make a pattern with your stuffies so that you'll be able to make more stuffies if you want to. Or, you know, whatever you want. Hey, Cindy. Okay. Stuffing this one. So I'm just going back and forth. Giving my glue time to dry. Hey, Lynetta. Cindy, thank you. We were just talking about Facebook. Like, I had like 300 people on here last night. Now it says 56. I don't think that's right. I don't know what Facebook's crazier than me. That's pretty crazy. No, I'm fun crazy. Yes, comment club if you are interested in the club. This comes once a month, and it ships for free, and it's always something fun. It might be ink, it might be paste. Now, the first shipment, you're going to get a squeegee, so be sure to save your squeegee. This month, it's ink, and you're always going to get a fun surface. And I was telling everybody, I'm going to try to come up with something every day to do with this month's club because I love these designs. The polka dots. This is actually our second project. Awesome. Yesterday, Jenny used the polka dots on that frame that she did. I don't know if y'all saw it. And look, you can get these at Dollar Tree and you can get these makeup spatulas too. They just kind of, you use them like another hand, so you don't burn your fingers. And listen, who was that said they made stuffies with the gingerbread people? A lot of our monthly designs you can make stuffies with. You can make so many things with them. So many fun things. Y'all, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not going to burn my finger right here at the end. Getting down here at the bottom. Sue! Yes, Sue. Anyway. And you can do, whenever you have these designs like the polka dots and the plaid, you can do so many things. Any flat surface these transfers work on, they are sticky and reusable. And if I can come up with, what's today? If I can come up with, say, 11 more projects, won't that be fun? 11, 12, 13. Counting yesterday. So we're on number 2. Maybe I should try for 15. Hey, Betty. So I've left the bottom open. And I'm going to go ahead. Let me go back to this one. And I'm going to close it up. And I'm going to leave a little spot for the dowel. Aren't these colors so pretty? Couture Coral and then Berry. I think Facebook's probably making some changes, some updates right now. Because it's just been crazy for the last couple of days. And like I said, you could use skewers. These are from the wood pile. These are just dowels from Hobby Lobby. You could actually use sticks from the yard, you know. So I left my spot to put it in here. Now I'm going to close it up around the skewer. Hey, Johnny. And then I'm just using this instead of my finger to hold it while it sets up a little bit. Hey, Jan. Maybe it'll help if everybody starts commenting. We never know. We never know what's going to help. Well, I'm going to hold that a little bit together right there. See, I can't see comments. And I have a little bit of the batting sticking out, but I will trim that off. We don't need that. Is the ink lighter at the top on the plaid? It is a little bit lighter. That was my fault. The weather is great, Cindy. How's the weather in Texas? I think y'all have better weather than us. I have always been a big polka dot and plaid lover. Hey, Kathy. All right. I'll hold it just like this for just a second till it cools off. Let me see if warm and sunny, I love it. We got some rain one day this week, actually a lot of rain, and we're like, we do not need rain. We had all that snow melt, but it rained anyway, whether we needed it or not. Joanna, that's some great weather. Look, I'm just holding this down and chatting, looking at comments. This hoodie was available during one of the conferences. Usually if you get a hoodie, you get it from a conference. Linda, they are so cute. And like I said, I just did one side of them. You can totally do both sides. And now I'm holding it till it sets up a little bit. This glue gun gets the glue hot. I mean, it is like super hot. Y'all know that if you got one of these. Y'all have one of these Ryobi's. Let's see. Let's think about a couple of colors of raffia. I got lots of raffia. Not wanting to hold. This would be cute with some thin ribbon. Raffia. Whatever. Oh, and also twine. Super cute. All right, I'm going to go back to this one that's dry and trim it. Y'all have these little scissors from the Dollar Tree. I love these. They're actually pretty sharp too. And then here's our plain side, this side, that side. See, I got some little bows. I think I'm gonna put one of these on each side. And you can put them wherever, in their hair, put them right here. I think I'm gonna put in the hair. I'm calling this the hair. And these are just some little bows that I got from Amazon. You can make your little bow. Thanks for the hearts. Aren't they cute? All right, now let's flip them over. And I'm going to put these kind of right here. This is more of a farmhouse look without a design. And look, the colors that come with it, if you want to use a different color, you can. But aren't they so stinking cute? Adorable. Okay, and now I'm going to take some raffia, this pink and blue. So neither one of these colors are in this. And that's perfectly fine. And I'm going to make, if you type, oh, what do you need the links for? If you type club, you're going to get the club info. Are you talking about the bows? I can do that. Maybe you're wanting the bows. Let me know. So I'm going to put this down here. I'll go ahead and tie it first. Hey, look, you can do both of yours plaid if you want to. If you like the plaid one, this is what comes with the club kit. You get the bunnies, you get ink, yes, you can put a cotton ball for the tail, and you can use any color. Okay, yes, I will do that. So you can, You know, anytime you get the club, you can use any colors that you already have on hand. If you want it to be a little more, you know, something different. And this is just raffia. You could use twine, you could use ribbon, whatever you like. Whoops, that tie. Did you already do yours? I know some of y'all were telling me yesterday that you got your club this week. How many of you guys have already made yours? You're welcome. Okay, now I'm going to trim these with some longer scissors. These are fun to do them like this. And then you can just kind of spread them around. Just like that. Isn't that cute? I just did that side for me. When you get your kit, you can do both sides. One side, do a different color. Yes. And like I said, if you were on earlier, I showed you how to make a pattern with your stuffy, with your fabric, so that you can make more. Okay. If y'all were with us this week earlier, I did this little floral arrangement. But you can put your stuffies in pots. You can put them in flower arrangements like this. You can leave the stick off. And put them in a like a dough bowl. There's so many fun ways that you can use them. What do y'all think? Are they stinking cute? And I know y'all said y'all are going to do stuffies. Don't they look so cute? This was kind of leaning. I made that stick long enough so I can move it around. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it's helpful. And I've got a lot more ideas coming your way for the February club. And if you're not a club member, you can join and you'll get it. So just type the word club, join the club. It ships for free each month. And they start shipping around the 5th. And then, you know, if the mail's all good and everything, they ship pretty quick. But I hope you guys love these. They just look so springy to me. All right, guys. Love y'all. I will see you later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now. Thanks for sharing, too. Bye-bye.